Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking about effortless sex and how to get those big O's that seem so effortless, maybe kind of like what men experience that they think is real in porn. So, I'm Tiffany Yelverton, I'm your chief sexinista and orgasm guru. I teach women how to unapologetically love their bodies and have the orgasms of their dreams. So I was gonna write a post about this, but I thought it would just be easier to jump on here and share it with you because I realized last night I don't know that my guys know how good they have it because it seems effortless. Like our sex life with my main guy is, and with all my guys, I have several on the bench also, and it's all, everyone knows, that it is that passionate TV kind of sex that is ravishing and engaging and passionate and quick. And so I'm going to talk about that today. And if this interests you, send me the words Big O in a DM and we can discuss this further because I have a lot of stuff coming up. I have my orgasm experience course. Tomorrow I'm teaching a orgasm trifecta workshop. So what I mean by this type of sex is that it's not drawn out. And yes, there's a time and place for that too, but longer isn't always better. That's not always what women want. I think that men think that they want longer sex, but really we have a lot to do. So let's get in, get out, get it done. You know, a lot of times women will self-pleasure instead of having intercourse because they know how to make their bodies work. They can have an orgasm in 5 minutes. It doesn't take hours and they're not exhausted. So when sex is quick, it's, you know, women, we stay lubricated, we stay engaged, doesn't give us time for our mind to wander, and it's passionate. It's like that quick, like what we see in the movies or on TV. For me, and I'm going to go into why this is in just a minute, but we're talking about effortless O's, effortless in quotes, because I'm going to tell you there's definitely backstory to this, and it takes work. It's not just what you see in the moment or what is experienced in the moment. And I think that my partners don't always know that, and that's okay. So why I like quick sex is because I have things to do. I'm a busy girl. Also, it lets us be really connected sexually, but then we get to spend more time talking and catching up and touching in other ways, and that's our love languages. I'm a sapiosexual, so is my partner. We both, you know, love touch. I'm a words of affirmation, so I like lots of talk, and he likes lots of touch. So it gives us that time to connect in other ways. Yes, I love slow sex also, but this that I'm talking about today is not about slow sex. That can be great too. But what it looks like, so I'll tell you about my encounter last night. What it looks like is that it's that quickie that we like see each other and we kiss for a few minutes, we touch, we hug, we get down to it. And it is very uninhibited. It is that TV sex, that passionate, ravaging, no foreplay, which I know is kind of a disservice, but I'm going to tell you how I get to that in just a minute. Is that most women do need 20-25 minutes of foreplay to have an optimal orgasm, and especially to have a penis and vagina, PIV orgasm. I've trained my body to not need that, and it takes some prep. It is all of that, but it is also this. So it does take preparation. It's not like I just like show up and stick a penis in me. It is, I do put a little sex butter on my clit. I do put a little sex butter up inside of me. And I will put caveat, I'll put that link below, but if you're using condoms, sex butter is not what you're gonna wanna use. You're gonna wanna use something more like O-gel. To me, sex butter is amazing. You know, I go to meet him, I've prepared. He's prepared. He has shorts on, no underwear. I have no bra on under my shirt. I have a black leather skirt on. It's that surprise factor, and it's putting effort in it before we even see each other, that we think about what we're gonna do. Like sometimes they'll just show up with no shirt on, you know, things like that that take a little bit of pre-thought, that we're thinking about each other, we're thinking about what's gonna make this really hot. And to us, it's really, we've been together for almost 10 years. It's subconscious anymore. But yeah, I thought about, oh, what can I wear tonight? Do I just wear my long maxi dress that I always wear? Or no, I think I'm gonna spice it up. I'm gonna wear a little mini skirt tonight. Then we have, you know, the anticipation. We have a scheduled time. We knew we were gonna meet last night. We flirt during the day. We keep it light. We have fun. We've had some really, really tough, heart-wrenching conversations the last few weeks, and it's been really heavy, probably for the last month and a half. Since I've gotten back from Aruba, it's, you know, been thinking about my life and what I want, and we've had those fierce conversations that are not always my favorite. So we stay during that day, yes, we still need to have some conversations. We still need to talk about a lot of things, but knowing that this was our sex night, I put that on the back burner. We were flirty, we're kind of goofy leading up. We have these inside jokes and innuendos. You know, men in their 40s and 50s, they are kind of still like 14-year-old boys, so you can feed into that or you can get mad about it. I kind of feed into it, and we just had fun. You know, we have some inside jokes. We had this, I posted it the other day, like, I think it was a meme that was like, every time a woman shaves and doesn't get laid, a unicorn dies. So we have this unicorn inside joke. You know, he sent me a fruit bowl kind of thing with a banana. You know, we just have fun. We keep it, on our sex days, we have fun. And we communicate. We know, you know, we have been together a long time, but I also find this with my first time partners, people I haven't been with for a while, or with sporadically, is that we communicate. I ask for what I want. I expect them to, I ask them what they want, what they like, don't like. So it's very intimate in that way that we really communicate. You know, our longevity does help that. We really know each other's bodies. We're very focused. We, you know how each other's bodies work. We know what each other wants, and we know how each other orgasms. I've trained my body to react that way. He also has trained his body. He can have non-ejaculatory orgasms, multiple orgasms, for when those times that we're going longer and we want a longer, slow sex experience, we can definitely have that. But I've trained my body to react quickly, to keep my mind present in the moment, to feel all those sensations. And I self-pleasure a lot. And somebody asked me this morning, I was on a sales call, and she said, you know, she asked if vibrators actually hurt the chances for you to orgasm, and actually it's the opposite. The more you use a vibrator, you can actually train your body to orgasm quickly and easier, because when you're using a vibrator, you're stimulating nerve tissue. When that nerve tissue is stimulated, it's easier to stimulate the next time. So if you are looking to experience passion and ravishing pleasure like this, send me that big O in a DM and we're gonna talk about it. And guys, if you're watching this, we can train you to know how to do this. And again, this was sex that seemed like no foreplay, nothing, it's just that hit it and quit it kind of. But our bodies are so in tune, so I'll tell you how this works with us. I'm kind of rambling here, but thank you for listening. So we know that when I'm on top, and it happens other ways too, but especially when we're in this quickie mode and I'm on top, we can position our bodies so that he hits my cul-de-sac, which I will talk about in my, when you send me that big O in the DM, I will tell you more about the cul-de-sac, how you can learn more about that. Hits that, sends me into immediate body shaking orgasm, which then triggers his body to orgasm with my sounds and my flexation of my vaginal muscles, the tremoring of my body. That sends him into orgasm, which then sends me into another orgasm. This has worked for us for a long time, and we know that, and it's just absolutely amazing. Then we get to spend another hour just chatting and talking and holding each other, and neither of us are like cuddly, but we do like to like stroke each other's arms and touch and stuff. Neither of us are really cuddly, but we get to talk. We just talk for hours, and then we can maybe have sex again. But you know, last night we knew we were on a time frame. So if you want sex like this, if you're always wondering how you get that look of no foreplay sex in the movies, it takes effort, it takes work, but you can get there, and then it's like amazing every single time. Make sure you send me a DM with the words big O, so that you don't miss out on what I'm going to be teaching in the next few weeks. So let's start a conversation. I'm gonna learn a whole lot new things. And again, I'm Tiffany with Entice Me, and we make it a sexier world.